John Haskins, head coach of UNCP women's basketball, as the Braves take on Montevallo Saturday at 1:30. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Good to be here.
Last time out was a tough one for your team, 84-41 loss at USC Aiken. How do you take that and move forward?
First of all, I think tough one's an understatement. Felt like we got hit by a freight train. We played very poorly. I thought offensively we struggled. Defensively we had a lot of breakdowns in the first half, and then, man, they just shot the lights out of the second half. And I went back and watched the tape this morning. They just really made shots, and I didn't think our defense was bad the second half. They just made shots. Just got to regroup. You got to learn from it, and we got to regroup and come back strong today in practice and get ready for a good Montevallo team coming in here on Saturday.
Now, you've talked before about offense kind of affecting your defense. The team, or USC Aiken, went out and shot 50% from the field, almost 50% from deep. How much of that do you attribute to their hot shooting? How much of it is your defense, and how much of it was affected perhaps by your offense?
I think the first half we had more breakdowns. Defensively, we didn't get matched up in transition, those type of things. The second half, I don't think it was quite as much our defense and our lack of offense efficiency. We made no turnovers good, but we made the good turnovers. The travels, the throw the ball in the bleachers, the offensive fouls in the post where it's a dead ball and you get to set our defense. The bad ones where you turn it out on top of the floor and all of a sudden it leads to breakaway layups or transition. So our turnovers didn't lead to easy baskets for them. They just executed their offense and they made a lot of shots, and a lot of those shots were contested shots. So we just need to continue to play hard defensively, use our defensive principles, where I think we need to just get a lot better is on the offensive end.
All right, well, Saturday you have an opportunity to do that, taking on Montevallo. The Falcons are 1-3 in the Peach Belt, and this is the only time you'll face them this season. What do you know about Montevallo?
Very little. We're just starting to scout. We take it one game at a time. Like I say, this morning we rewatched the tape of Aiken, so we'll start working on that. What I do know is they're a very competitive team. They're much improved from last year. They're going to really play hard. But I think we're at the point in time where we're at right now is that we've got to concentrate on us a lot more, and we're going to worry about our opponent. We've got to get better. We've got to execute better offensively. Get a little bit better defensively. So we're concerned really about Pembroke. We'll take a look at some tape and watch them a little bit, but much more concerned about our basketball team.
All right, thanks, Coach, and good luck on Saturday.
Thank you.
Ben Miller, head coach of UNCP men's basketball, as the Braves get ready to take on Montevallo Saturday afternoon. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Cam.
The big milestone for your team, the first conference win came on Wednesday, 59-52 at Aiken. What'd you see out there?
Well, we showed some resilience. We didn't shoot it very well the first half. I thought their defense was good, so give them credit. But our guys hung in there with the game plan, and it paid off in the second half.
It was a come-from-behind win. The Braves trailed by as many as 15 early in the second half. This is the second straight game your team has been in comeback mode, and while it resulted in a win this time, you can't be happy about being in that spot in the first place.
We'd like to get off to a little better start. That's been a little bit of a pattern for us this year, which we got to try to correct. The good thing about the Aiken game is even early on, our guys were executing fairly well. We got good shots. We just weren't putting it in the basket, but we stuck with it and hung in there and got better as the game went on.
Tyler Cordenbrock had 11 points on Wednesday, his first points in about a month after his minutes have been kind of fluctuating. He also hit a big three-pointer down the stretch. Talk about his progression.
I think all that long hair was holding him back. He trimmed up his hair a little bit for the game, and he actually has been practicing well. So give him credit. He struggled a little bit at times this year, but he's hung in there. And I thought coming back after Christmas, his practices have been really good. It didn't really show up so much in the Augusta game, but he really came through for us at Aiken.
Well, on Saturday, you're taking on a very solid Montevallo club. What can you tell us about the Falcons?
Well, they're one of the best teams in the league and region year in and year out, so it's a great test for us. Danny Young does a great job with the program, and they got some really good veterans and some new additions coming in, so it'll be a great Peach Belt matchup.
Now, this is the team that ended your season last year. Is that any extra motivation for your returning players?
Maybe. I think every game in the Peach Belt is a battle, and I think you can look at any team in the league where we've had tough games, and obviously they've had our number quite a bit, so we'll have our hands full, and hopefully we'll be ready to go.
All right, thanks, Coach, and good luck on Saturday.
Thank you.